morning, my friends. How's it going? Decided to come out here super early because, man, has it been nasty hot. It's like 115 degrees in the shade. So I'm not that smart in the morning, so if I call this a Jeep or do something else stupid, please try and forgive me. So, this truck has some really unique features. It's an FJ40. It has tons of our options, and it has a couple more that the client requested. Came out pretty nice. I'm happy with it. It's an FJ40. Specifically, it is Icon FJ number 115. It's feeling pretty good. We got about 400 test miles on it. I was out of town, like the tan. Irish tan. It's when the freckles almost conjoin. So yeah, it's the first time I've had an opportunity to drive it, but I'm liking it. It feels pretty good. You know, part of our process when we finish these trucks and we start driving them, what we do is the foreman on the team who built it is the first one to drive it. And then what we do is we keep this very high-tech clipboard in the truck. And we basically write down any squeaks, rattles, oddities, anything that we find that we don't feel is appropriate. And we work down that list. And then we rotate. So our foreman will drive it, the team leader will drive it, I'll drive it, because each one of us brings a different perspective, right? And it's interesting, you know, with a lot of custom car builders, it seems they'll finish it and take it around the block and ship it, which just even the concept of that is scary to me. Because look, these aren't built by robots with preloaded specs of torque for everything. You know, it's hand built. So to me, it would be downright lunacy to just ship it off. So we put about, on an FJBR TR, something that we build repeatedly, it seems we put about 500-600 miles on average on each and every vehicle, and I think it's imperative for quality control. So blah, blah, blah. Let's talk about this truck. So FJ40, we're running the Rocky Mountain gray color. We're running the Warren Winch in the Icon front bumper. We're running the Viking and ARB recovery kit. We have it's actually the first truck to come with the new fog lights. So I integrated them inside of the front bumper. They're flush, or actually the bumper is slightly proud, so they're protected a little bit. And we've been working with that company for years now, and they said, finally, hey, would you be interested in anything custom or different? We said, yeah, you know what? We'd like to get rid of all the writing and stuff all over it and just keep it nice and smooth. And they said, okay, we can do that for you. And would you like to put Icon anything on? And we're like, well, that's actually kind of a cool idea. So we put the lizard on the body of the face of the body of the light. So kind of subtle, but kind of nifty. I think it works out pretty good. We also have our traditional LED reverse light that's tied into the transmission when you go into reverse gear. Additionally, there's an underdash toggle for that. We have the new Icon rearview mirrors, and they're mounted on the hard doors. Now you might notice that the mount point for these is different than what you're used to seeing. It's a 3-bolt base. That's because on the late 1976 and newer doors, they mount in that manner. On the earlier ones, they mount to the upper door hinge. So we went ahead and decided to make an alternate mount, which is kind of cool too, because now any vintage Land Cruiser owners that like these doors can mount them in the stock manner. So that happened. And those are actually now available for sale. Another neat thing is, hey, let's talk about those doors. Normally we have our half aluminum doors with the upper softs. This client requested a full hard door. So These full hard doors are factory originals. They're getting really hard to find, so you won't see us do too many of them. But some clients request them, and whenever possible, we fill that request. Usually it's done with our hard top and doors option. But in this case, we were able to scrounge up a pair of them, and we did them with the soft top, with the insulated soft top in this case. These doors are, as I said, getting really hard to find, and they're pretty complicated. You know, you wouldn't, you know, whatever, some doors. They get kind of expensive because using all original equipment Toyota parts where possible, you got a lot of parts. So other than the door shell, the catch, the latch, the regulator, the door liner, the whisker, the inside lock release mechanism, the handle, the escutcheon for the handle, the pull strap, the liners, the main rubber, it adds up quick. But it's nice. It seems like it keeps the interior just a wee bit quieter. Back to finishing up mechanical, we have the 5.7 Hypo LS aluminum fuel injected V8. That is sending power, in this case, to the AX15 manual 5-speed, which in turn sends power through the Atlas 2 twin-stick shift-on-the-fly part-time 4-wheel drive transfer case. Whew. Axles, Dynatrac, built Dana 60-based Pro Rock high pinion in the rear. 44 Dynatrac Pro Rock high pinion in the front. Both of those are running the ARB locking differentials. And in this case, on the outer ends of those axles, you would expect, and pretty much everything we build nowadays, those are the Icon Sport brakes developed by Brembo. Those are hydro boost powered. Let's see, main mechanical, that's most of it. Also the Fox Racing Sport suspension, which denotes the remote canisters and the nitrogen charge. And those remote cans have 2 points of tunability for slow and fast rebound adjustments. I don't know, you guys have been hearing me gripe about this road. Well, I guess I wasn't alone. Unfortunately, they're still building the ugly track home situation at the end of the road. But now the road's gotten so bad that they're repaving it. Now, what I don't understand is why they're repaving it when there's still 50 or 60 trucks hauling dirt on it, because they're just going to beat it up again. And in the meantime, here we are in this dust bowl. But oddly enough, the dusty dirt road is maybe smoother than the beat up paved road. Whatever. Here we are. What else? So let's see. Icon forged aluminum wheels, BF Goodrich all-terrains. Moving on to the inside, we have the Chilowich textile option, which covers the textile on the seats as well as on the removable floor mats. We have the Icon Sport brakes, we have the Icon Sport pedals, we have the Icon fire extinguisher, the recently evolved gauges and gauge panels, as well as the clock, the adjustable, closable AC vents, and the rear seat is the 2-passenger tuck and tumble, removable. And then also in the case of this truck, flanking that second row seat, you'll see 2 storage boxes. We have those made by our friends at Tuffy, and they're gun-rated locking storage. And we can move them around in different places, but usually in the case of the tuck and tumble, we simply put them on the left and right of that seat. And then we'll ask clients, hey, is this for like beach goodies? What are you thinking? How are you going to use it? Because we can rotate them 180 and make it so they open that way and are accessible from the exterior. Or if they're for the kids and the people in the back, we can make them open from the center, which is what we did in this case. Higher end audio system with the 8200 NEX head unit with the reverse camera and amp and bass. And then also, this one is interesting. The guy was concerned about parking clearances where he lives. So we worked on that for him, and at his request, we installed distance sensors in the front and rear. You'll notice those built into the bumper, those black sensors. And then under the dash, you have the audible and visual indicators for that function. There you go. That's pretty much it. So I appreciate you watching yet another one of my videos. Any questions, reach out to us on the website is icon4x4.com. Old school telephones, 818-280-3333. On Facebook, Icon4x4, or follow me, Jonathan Ward, on Instagram, Icon4x4, on Twitter, Icon Design. Thanks again. Have a great day.